There's one thing no one ever told you, and maybe that's why your life still feels stuck in the same place. It's not what you do all day, it's what you do in the last 5 minutes before you fall asleep. It's in that space, between your final blink and the dive into sleep, that your mind opens up like a vault. And what you place inside it determines what the universe will deliver over the next 24 hours. Sounds like an exaggeration. Carl Jung didn't think so, and modern neuroscience backs it up. There's a technique so simple yet so powerful that if you start using it tonight, you could start seeing synchronicities as early as tomorrow. But of course, the system never wanted you to know this, because if you did, you'd stop chasing and start attracting. You don't need more effort. You need alignment. And that alignment begins with a practice that takes less than 10 minutes a night. No crystals, no complicated mantras, no fluff. Just a practice that activates your energetic field, reprograms your subconscious, and sends a clear message to the universe. I'm ready. Now the question is, will you be brave enough to try it tonight? Few people know this, but that moment when your eyes grow heavy, your mind starts to drift, and your body relaxes effortlessly. That's exactly when the universe begins to speak louder. It's as if the frequency of the outside world fades, and in the silence between thoughts, a new dimension opens up. Carl Jung believed the unconscious reveals itself most clearly in this liminal state, between what you call reality and what is truly real. It's in this instant that you access the field where ideas become matter, where symbols speak and signs arrive unfiltered. Those who learn to recognize this interval begin to master a bridge that connects the now to what doesn't yet exist, but is already vibrating, waiting for you to reach out. This is the hypnagogic state, a beautiful term science uses for this threshold, where the brain stops resisting and starts receiving. Remember that brilliant idea you had just as you were falling asleep? Or that unexpected solution that came to you right before you drifted off? That wasn't a coincidence. It was the universe using this tunnel to deliver what you asked for, but couldn't hear because your mind was too busy. The conscious mind slows down, the subconscious takes the lead, and the hidden codes of reality become easier to decipher. That's why this moment is more valuable than any productivity hack or manifestation ritual during the day. Want to activate your synchronicities? Start with this tiny detail that almost no one takes seriously: what you think, feel, and focus on in the minutes before falling asleep. That's where your frequency is shaped, not just for sleep, but for your entire next day. If you go to bed ruminating over problems, guess what your energy will attract in the morning? Now, what if you used this bridge as a conscious portal? If you apply a simple technique during this interval, you can rewrite the energy that surrounds you. But hold on. Before I show you exactly what to do, there's something you need to understand first. The image you carry into the dream world can change everything. If you knew the power of the last image your mind sees before sleep, you'd think twice before falling asleep scrolling through your phone. In those final minutes of the day, the brain enters a deep recording mode. It's like it's saying, okay, this is important, I'll take it with me tomorrow. And guess what you're carrying? Anxiety, comparison, fear, bad news, without even noticing. That's why so many people wake up feeling drained, blocked, stuck in the same frequency. The last image technique is about reversing that pattern. You consciously choose what to leave as your night's energetic signature. Imagine this. You lie down, close your eyes, and vividly visualize a synchronicity happening in your life. You get an email with the answer you were waiting for. You run into someone who brings an unexpected solution. Or you hear someone say exactly what you were thinking. When you feel this image as if it were real, your brain doesn't know the difference. It simply records it as truth. And as Carl Jung explained, the unconscious shapes what you call reality based on these deep recordings. So why not use that trick in your favor? Want to try it tonight? Here's a simple example. Lie down, take 3 deep breaths, and bring to mind a moment of intense gratitude. Revisit a win, a hug, a meaningful encounter. And if you want to go further, create a scene from your future, as if it's already happening. Feel the joy, the ease, the relief. Do this for 5 minutes, just 5. Then watch how, in the coming days, situations begin to align with that energy. And the wildest part, some synchronicities will be so specific, you'll wonder if the universe was eavesdropping on your thoughts or reading your script. Here's the big secret most people ignore. It's not enough to want something badly. You have to feel it as if it's already real. When intention isn't paired with the right emotion, it becomes an empty wish, an echo the universe simply tunes out. Many people wish for peace but fall asleep angry. They want abundance, but go to bed fearing the bills. The result? An energetically misaligned field that repels exactly what they say they want. The technique here is simple yet profound. Before you sleep, align what you want with how you feel. That alone changes everything. Let's walk through a practical example. You want to reconnect with your life's purpose and activate synchronicities that confirm you're on the right path. Close your eyes and imagine what it would feel like to wake up knowing exactly what to do. Feel the calm, the confidence, even the excitement of living your purpose. Bring that feeling into your body. Let it vibrate there, even if just for a minute. This isn't self-deception. It's vibrational programming. As Jung noted, what is well resolved in the unconscious begins to manifest externally with ease. And it all starts with intention plus emotion. If you want to turn this into a habit, try creating a small bedtime ritual. It can be as simple as lighting incense, taking a warm shower, playing soft music, and repeating a phrase like, "Tonight, I release control and allow the universe to surprise me." This prepares your field, calms your mind, and aligns your emotions with your intention. Sleeping in this state is like planting a fertile seed in the invisible field. And the most fascinating part? The signs often show up within the first 48 hours, sometimes as coincidences, other times as people saying exactly what you needed to hear. There's a simple technique that works like a magnet for synchronicities, and almost no one uses it. Writing. Yes, handwriting with intention right before sleep. This isn't just venting, it's mental field programming. When you write down your synchronicities, even the small ones, your brain activates the RAS, reticular activating system, an internal filter that starts to look for more of what you write about. Carl Jung said that symbols guide the unconscious, and the written word is a powerful symbol, capable of building bridges between the invisible and the real. You can start with a simple question in your notebook. What sign did I receive from the universe today? Maybe it was a song playing at the perfect time, a message that kept showing up, or a number that repeated again and again. By writing these down, you're sending a direct message to your subconscious. This matters. Bring more of it. It's like training your mind to recognize the universe's whispers. And what used to go unnoticed begins to gain form, frequency, and meaning. The world around you starts responding as if it were truly listening to your thoughts. And if one day you feel like nothing happened, write anyway. Simply put, today I paid attention. I am ready to see more. When written with intention, this phrase becomes a vibrational trigger. It's like programming your brain and energy to tune into the unseen. Over time, you'll be amazed at how precise the signs become. And even more, you'll realize that the simple act of writing before bed shapes your field, raises your frequency, and turns your dreams into real portals of communication with something greater. But there's still one final piece that ties it all together, and it's silent. Sometimes all it takes is a sentence. It doesn't need to be long. You don't need candles or an elaborate altar. Just real intention. What you whisper before falling asleep carries immense weight, because that's the last command your subconscious receives before taking over. Carl Jung understood that the unconscious doesn't just store, it responds. And when you end your day with a clear, elevated phrase, you're sending a cosmic signal. I'm open, I'm ready, I'm listening. And the universe listens. Here's a phrase you can use tonight. I am ready to receive the signs that align me with my purpose. Say it softly, with your eyes closed, breathing deeply. And don't just say it, mean it, like you're handing over a sacred request to something greater than yourself. This technique, although it may seem small, is like entering a password into the vibrational field. It unlocks opportunities that were already there, but you couldn't see them, because now you're in tune. And everything in tune eventually meets. And if you want to turn this into a daily power move, write that phrase in your synchronicity journal, or better yet, share it below. That creates a collective bond, a shared vibration that amplifies the effect. Don't underestimate the impact of one simple sentence spoken with truth. It could be the start of a new cycle, a new path, a new version of you. Because sometimes, before big changes happen, all the universe needs is for you to say yes in silence. So tell me, are you really going to keep going to sleep as if nothing magical is happening inside you? Are you going to ignore that sacred moment between your last thought and deep sleep? Or are you going to try this technique tonight, before bed, and allow synchronicities to finally reveal themselves? Because the truth is simple, the universe is already ready to respond. The question is, are you ready to listen? What do you have to lose by trying it for just one night? A notebook beside your bed, a powerful phrase whispered in the dark, a real intention felt deeply. That's all it takes. But it could change everything. Tell me in the comments, which of these practices will you try tonight? Will you write in your journal, whisper the silent command, align your emotions with your desires before sleep? I want to know, because sometimes your decision might be the exact spark someone else needed to begin. And if this video lit a fire within you, don't let it fade. Hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and join a community that's waking up together, one night at a time.